Yes, welcome back. Time to turn our attention to bowls. Of course, the Adelaide Endurance team was announced on the weekend, and the gun, the player that does it all for them, has been good enough to come in and join us. We talk about Scotty Thorburn. Scotty, how are you?
Good, thanks, Phil.
No, I was just going to give you a soft introduction, mate, but you said you were the gun, so we're going to go with it now.
You've sort of just got to learn to talk yourself up at least.
Yeah, that's the game.
Have a go.
Tell me about the name Endurance. The name Endurance alongside lawn bowls almost is an oxymoron, but...
Well, sort of, but some days of lawn bowls can be up to 8 or 9 hours, and there's a lot of bending and concentration. So mental endurance mainly, but I'm not really sure who came up with the name, and I didn't have any involvement in it. So.
Before we talk about the team, your career is as a greenkeeper at Adelaide. In cricket, you can doctor a pitch to suit the home team. As a greenkeeper.
No.
No, you can't do it.
Well, you sort of could, but it's normally a team game, and everyone's suited to different. You just try to get the best green for the.
And what is the best green?
In Adelaide, we all sort of like a nice smooth 15 seconds. So it's 15 seconds for the bowl to go from your hand to stop.
Yes.
Over a certain length, and quicker gets probably more challenging and slower. People seem to drop short a lot.
Yeah.
But something around the 15, you can play all the shots in a good standard game.
So as a greenkeeper, how do you present a 15-second green, if that's the ideal goal for you? What does that require during a working week?
It pretty much starts from the end of the day, the Saturday night, so how much water you give it, and then the Sunday is normally a bit of dry out time, and Monday, Tuesday to Friday you're cutting and rolling, grooming, scarifying, and just sort of got to time it all, and you sort of get used to what you're trying to achieve.
It's amazing, isn't it, Scotty, because most people drive past the green. We come past Tranmere on the way here and you look in and you go, oh, it's got a bit of water on it because there's been a heavy rain, but gee, it's green, so it wouldn't be too much to looking after that. It's almost the opposite, isn't it?
Well, Tranmere is synthetic.
Yeah, but I'm just saying a course, Edwardstown maybe, or Adelaide.
There's a lot to it.
Yeah.
A lot goes into it every
week.
How
many hours as a greenkeeper? I mean, it's a 40-hour week, but what I know, a mate of mine used to be a greenkeeper, and he was there. It was relentless for him. Like, it's a 7-day-a-week job. You don't get a day off, a weekend off. It has to be done every single day.
My boss will have a laugh at this, but I say that I do a good 40 hours a week. There's a lot of observation that goes into it too. Even if you're sitting there not working, you're still racking up the hours.
Yeah. Do you have the opportunity to roll it and then play on it?
Yes, yeah.
For you, that's a massive advantage, obviously, as a state player?
Not necessarily, no, because I think the only advantage is for a lot of the greenkeepers are good players. I mean, the 3 endurance players this year, we're all greenkeepers. Okay. I think just because you're around the bowling club all the time, you get a bit more time to practice. You're always used to the surroundings. I pretty much live at a bowling club, as sad as it could possibly sometimes be, but. It's not the worst way.
So one of the worst sledges for you then, as an opposition player, would be at your home green would be say these greens are crap. Yeah, these greens are no good. That would roll you, surely.
You definitely hear it. Probably when I was younger, I used to sort of turn around to them and have a go back maybe, but. You just take it. Yeah. Every bowler's pretty much a greenkeeper if you ask them. So. Yeah.
All right, so you've been 8 years at the Adelaide Bowling Club as the greenkeeper. Has the technology changed much in 8 years?
Chemically wise, it is. A lot of the chemicals are getting safer, lower rates, and there's a lot of intelligence behind what goes into it. I just like to get the job done quickly and cost effective.
Always difficult for a player to comment on the team when it's been selected, but were there any surprises on announcement?
Not necessarily. Like Simon Dorr was in it last year, and he's probably deemed unlucky. He played really well and didn't do much wrong. But at the same note, we got limited opportunities in SA, so it's a good gateway to get more and more people involved. So if anything, I'm happy to retain my spot.
You know what I've noticed over the last few months we've been doing this show and having a regular bowl segment is that, one, they come in all shapes and sizes. So, and I'll give you an example. Grenfell Dietrich was in here a fortnight ago. Yeah. And the great man, it doesn't matter what shape, what size, what age you are, they can be competitive at the elite level just because it's a game that welcomes that.
Yeah, no, there's definitely all sorts of shapes and sizes in the game, and they're all as good as each other, most of them. I was in the Aussie Open in Queensland just recently, and there was 2 7-year-olds competing.
Really?
And that's amazing, like how they can keep up with people that have been playing, 10 or 15 years already. So it's a bit scary to see.
And that's been happening over a period of time, doesn't it? The age has been lowering, and it's been happening for a period, of course. But it was always seen as a game for the elderly, but now it's a game for those young and fit and healthy and wanting to represent either their state or their country even.
Yeah, it's a really good thing for the sport. I think a lot of the school-based programs that have been going for a long time are sort of getting people into it, and even, once you're like a lot of the younger ones, the real young ones are playing now, their brothers are playing, or their uncles or their dad, and just it's becoming more popular. It's more colours, colour bowls, colour uniforms, shorter games, and just getting publicly better.
The endurance team, what would be the youngest and the oldest, or is it close, or there's a fair gap?
Maxie's the youngest, I'm in the middle, and Wayne Rudiger, he'd be the tail end. I won't go into ages.
No, we'll say there's a bit of a gap.
We're all pretty young, really.
Yeah, when you talk about team sports, everyone has to, part of selecting the team is that everyone's got to be compatible with others.
Yeah.
Does that apply to your group?
It's a big advantage, compatibility, knowing each other's game and being comfortable and, knowing what shots to call each other. We sort of, when APL first was announced and we had a team, we chose to stick within SA. We just picked from South Australian players, and a lot of teams got a guest player, marquee player from another state or country, big name players, and we sort of went through knowing each other's game. We think it sort of helped us get our runner-up medals at least, but not quite good enough.
All right, third year, what's the expectation in the third year?
Well, we'll probably be hunted a little bit, you'd hope. We're underdogs the first couple of years, so we're excited. Maxie will be nervous, and me and Wayne will be there to get him through that, because I remember first time it's live on Foxtel, and just before you're about to go out on the green, there's just butterflies and everything, it's healthy and exciting and great experience, but same note, it does nothing to a normal Saturday out on the green, just peaceful, have to roll on the green.
But I think that excitement and that pressure obviously brings the best out in the very best bowlers, but leading into a tournament like this, do you feel as though you're in the zone? I mean, like most sportsmen leading up to a game will feel as though they're ready for a performance. Does it the same apply?
Well, the tournament's actually in November, so we don't want to start feeling
too early,
too soon. We're sort of just getting to the tail end of the off-season. We've played in a few tournaments and that, but we'll do quite a few trainings at Paynham, which is a similar carpet to what we're going to play on, and sort of build up to it, and we'll just try to peak at the right time for it, pretty much.
Well, Scotty, we appreciate you coming in. Good luck in November, and don't peak too early. You're right on that. Time for us to go to a break. Ian Elbows Aikens will be with us out of the break. Stay with us.